In my mind, in the Erie community, Al and Peggy is one word.
Al is a strong individual who cares very dearly about this community.
Seeing the needs of the cultural community and providing them not just with their attendance, but with their support.
They've been advisors, they've been mentors, they've been leaders.
Both of them so believe in the power of the human spirit and helping others and philanthropy. And you know, I'm a better person for knowing both Peggy and Al Richardson.
Well, they have really dedicated themselves to helping others and others less fortunate and in need. And they've been advocates for those folks and those organizations that serve them. They really have been unsung heroes, in my view, for a long, long time, and I'm so delighted that they are receiving this award.
Well, in the Philharmonic, we cherish Peggy so much that just a couple of years ago, we appointed her director emeritus, so we would never lose her off our board. And she's the person who was instrumental many years ago when the Erie Junior Phil was struggling. Education has always been so important to her, so she came in and really turned the Junior Phil around and brought it back to the fine organization that it is today for our young musicians and hopefully future orchestra members.
I think Al and Peggy has such great value for our community because they're able to impact and change the life of young people. They have a scholarship fund called the Frederick Douglass Scholarship Fund at the Erie Community Foundation, and they've awarded for the past 16 years scholarships probably ranging to the $60,000 or $70,000 range for young African American students to be able to attend higher education. And to be able to do that and give back to the community to set the future for our young folks is just tremendous.
Al and Peggy were co-founders and leaders in the Erie Regional Peace and Justice, the Erie Peace Initiative, the ACLU in Erie, Citizens Against Racism in Erie, the NAACP, Cable Access TV, CALL's Task Force for Racial Diversity in the jury pool. They were also recipients of the Benedictine Sisters Prophet of Peace Award in 2011.
She was a very enthusiastic music alum who wanted to challenge the Edinburgh music community to start fundraising for the department. And her first goal was to raise money to buy a brand new Steinway grand piano for the new concert hall that was recently renovated, the Cole Auditorium. She and I came up with a plan to do a campaign called the 88 Key Campaign. We had to raise almost $100,000 for a brand new piano, and that was 11 years ago. And we accomplished our goal in less than a year.
It was just amazing to me when I think about Al and Peggy, about how they evolved their community. You're just as likely to run into Al and Peggy at the theater or the Philharmonic or at some rally as well as at the Nature Center. And I think that's what makes Al and Peggy so special is they are such great participants in the community.
Peggy and Al, both your lives have touched many thousands. When you view an undertaking that needs support, you're there with your energy, your resources, and your intellect. If your insight suggests that there's a correction needed, through your beliefs you strive the wrong that you observed. Peggy, you understood SafeNet's mission of aiding the abused. Al, you strongly urged the separation of church and state. And Peggy, as a friend of Bill Schuster, you were a sensitive observer of the needs of the Erie Philharmonic and the Junior Phil and many other organizations that you, Bill, and Al championed. Peggy and Al Richardson, you are the epitome of the unselfish American that Alex de Tocqueville observed in the 1800s and for whom this award was named. Congratulations from Joan and Walter Harf.
Thank you for all that you've done for this community, and we look to having you being involved many more years.
Al and Peggy, I wish you well and congratulations on receiving United Way's Most Esteemed Award. It's most deserving of you and Peggy, and congratulations.
Alan, Peggy, I admire your faithfulness, your effectiveness, and I treasure your friendship.
To Alan, Peggy, I would just hope that someday I grow up to be just like the two of you.